We are back, 24/7 football, number 4 in our top 10 moments of 2018. I'm again joined by Ben and Luke. I'm going to be saying this every video because I'm joined by them for every single day. So
we're taking over, mate.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you both on. So number 4, and it's a serious one. Okay, so it was football's reaction in general to Leicester's owner, who sadly died with 4 other people in a helicopter crash outside the King Power Stadium. It was really touching to see the reaction from football as a whole come together in the wake of his death.
It's hard to talk about really, because it does bring up some very sad memories and sad emotions in regards to what happened. But if you put that aside and you put aside the depressing moment when it happened.
Yeah.
The way that, like you said, the way football came together and the way that all football supporters came together to remember him for the man he was, what a fantastic man, what he's done for that football club, what he's done for his family.
Yeah.
There's no taking away what he's done, and even though his life was cut short, he's definitely left a lasting impact on that football club and everyone that's associated with Leicester City.
Yeah, I like what you said. Like when Vichai was at the club, he didn't just take care of the club; he took care of the whole city in general. The highlight has to be the Premier League win. No one thought Leicester would win a Premier League, let alone even get into the top 4. But to win it, he was at the heart of it. Obviously, he's pumped a lot of money into the club to take them from where they were into the Premier League, which is rightfully where they should be, I feel. And there was lots of stories about him donating money to. I think there was a man who had a house fire and he actually lost his wife and kids. And Vichai gave him money, he looked after him, and also just spoke to him as a human on a human level and helped him rebuild his life. And he said on the news he actually owed everything to Vichai, who sadly died in that helicopter crash. And it was just so unexpected, wasn't it, Luke?
Yeah, I think it was an extremely sad moment. But I think the good thing that came out of it, everyone from the football community came together. You know, you saw people from people like Cardiff fans coming down to Leicester just to put just be there. You know, just to show some love to him, really. I think they're still trying to find out what happened with the helicopter. Have they found out?
Something about a rotary blade.
Yeah, I think some fault or something like that. Obviously, it's a very sad moment. I think all the players said that he spoke to them a lot. He spoke to the players. He didn't just be an owner and pump loads of money. He was like personal to the players, which is obviously a very sad moment. There's obviously a clip of Schmeichel crying his eyes out when he died.
Yeah. Schmeichel actually ran out as well, didn't he? In the stadium to try and help as soon as it happened. What a man!
It just showed the bond the players and the fans had with him, and he just seemed like a genuinely nice guy. There's a lot of people associated with football, especially football ownership, that you just don't feel like they're in it for the right reasons. Yeah. They're in it for the money. They're in it for the financial gain. But he was in it because he just loved football and he loved Leicester City and he loved the city of Leicester. He loved the people. And he really fell in love with the city as a whole, and I feel like the city fell in love with him. And when he died, everyone's hearts were broken the day.
Yeah, footballing rivalries were put aside as well. So
definitely,
Nottingham Forest fans, Derby fans, were all coming to Leicester's ground.
It really does put football in perspective in the fact that we make up these artificial rivalries, we make up these artificial hatred for people that we don't even know. But when something like this happens, the human side of football comes out, and you just think, it's all a little bit silly, really, and you need when stuff like this happens, it puts football into perspective, and I feel like everyone reacted in a way that it showed how the good that football can do with all the negative press that it has throughout the years. It just shows the positivity that can come out of something so negative.
That was what it was all about as well, and the main reason why we all love football, why I started this channel, why you guys talk about football on your channel, is just because of the bond that you can have with people, and these footballers who seem like superstars. They show themselves in a human level, and I thought it was just absolutely fantastic. They all flew over for his funeral. Every single member of Leicester, even the backroom staff, catering people as well. So it was just lovely to see. And he did things like he bought away food for the away fans at stadiums. He put on free travel, free shirts, free scarves. He was a rare gem that you don't really find at football anymore. Especially, I don't want to dig anyone out, but go to Oldham, the owner there, a bit disillusioned with what happens. the Venky's at Blackburn. He was one in a million for a football owner, and I feel like they're sorely missed. But the reason why we've put it in the top moments is because the reaction from the footballing world was absolutely fantastic.
And he deserves, even though obviously this is a small platform, he deserves every bit of credit, and every bit of every memory we have of him deserves to be spoken about, and he deserves to not only be spoken about this year but for years to come. Any achievement that Leicester get from now till whenever, he's had a massive part to play in that, and his legacy will go on for years and years and years.
And it's nice to see that his son's taking over as well. So
yeah, it stayed in the family, and you can tell his son. It was horrible to see that his son, the way you can tell it affected him really badly. That's what I mean. You look at that thing and you feel a little lump in your throat, don't you? Reading stuff and seeing stuff. But ultimately, the way that football reacts. I mean, even the other day when City fans took that banner, just a little touch of class, and every community of football seems to have come out with that touch of class and that touch of sensitivity and empathy. So
literally a great man who did football right, really. So that's why it goes on number 4, and he's obviously sorely missed. And it was a tragedy that happened in 2018 that brought out the best in people, which is why it's so high up on our list. So we'd like to thank both of you again for coming on. Do this every video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video please, and check us out on social media. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. We've got 3 more to go. It's getting big, these 3.
That's the next one. Not very big, is it?
The next one is single-handedly the greatest moment.
Why is it not number 1 then?
Because that one's bigger. This is the greatest.
It's the biggest moment, but this one's bigger.
This one's the greatest moment in. I don't want to give it away, so I'm not going to give it away. It's
the
greatest.
Yeah, just wait for it.
Greatest moment in club football.
Yeah, we'll have a good discussion.
What do you think about the next 3 coming up?
Look pretty decent.
Number
I
2.
think number 2 is a bit emotional, but we'll get onto that. We'll see you in the next.
Yeah, but thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for our 3rd. So we're getting into the top 3 now. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.